Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to start lesson 5, that is Hieroglyphic Alphabets, as you can see here in the picture. Learning objectives. The focus of this lesson is on the use of hieroglyphs as a form of communication, record keeping, and as a means for preserving and passing down history. Students will learn basic information about the alphabet, common Egyptian words, and how to read hieroglyphic messages. Number 2. Purpose of using sign languages. Do you remember, students, that we discussed about hieroglyphics in the previous lesson? Remember? Yes, when Phoebe and Alex and the other friends of them were going to visit the mummy and they were doing their adventure. They saw a hieroglyphic language on the doorway. Remember that? Yes. Okay. Why to use hieroglyph? Make comparisons between modern day text messaging techniques and the use of hieroglyphs as a form of communication. Number 2. Analyze how hieroglyphs were used to record history, promote international relations, and create power for pharaohs. Number 3. Learn how hieroglyphic messages were used to guide the dead to their next life as part of Egyptians' custom and religion. And number 4. Focus and give respect to the languages of others. That is most important, Okay, now discuss what are hieroglyphics. The Egyptians began writing 5,000 years ago. They used picture to represent their language. We call their form of writing hieroglyphs. Okay, hieroglyphics is a language of Egyptian, which they wrote on papers or on rocks or on papyrus, right? And they used pictures and symbol to write their messages. How did they share ideas? Egyptians used symbols to represent their ideas. They used pictures of people and animals. They used no punctuation at all in their writing. No punctuation. Okay? How did they write? Hieroglyphics can be written in any direction, top to bottom or left to right. Egyptians wrote on temples, tablets or papyrus. Okay. Now, here I have shown some symbols, right, with their pictures, but I have not given what does each picture shows. Okay, let's discuss some of them. A, it shows a vulture. Number 2, A, it shows an arm. B, it shows a leg or foot, right? When you will see the document or the assessment sheet under this video, I have given a complete chart, right? That what does each picture and each symbol show. Okay, so you can see that A is written by the vulture or B is written by the leg. So if I would ask you to write your name, so what pictures you would use, right? Okay, now come towards another thing. We have discussed about the symbols language or pictorial language. Now relate this language with the sign language used by the people who are deaf. Okay, uh, the language that is used by the deaf people is called ASL or American Sign Language, that is expressed by movements of hands and face Have you seen it on the TV? I often watch on the news. When I watch the news, uh, it is the primary language of many North Americans who are deaf and hard of hearing, and is used by many hearing people as well, and still this language is used, right students? You can see here in the picture that how they are using the symbols. They are using their hands, fingers, thumbs, right? Okay students, now have a look at this picture and get to know how do deaf people communicate with each other, right? These are the alphabets which they get to know by the different movements of hands and fingers. A is shown by punch, B is shown by four fingers, similarly C, D and all A to Z. Here, students, I would like to share my experience, my personal experience, that one of my friends' parents were deaf and dumb. And really, I have met with them, and they can communicate easily each and everything whatever they wanted by showing their hand movements. And it's really a very hard work, right? So we must be thankful to Allah that Alhamdulillah we don't have any sort of disability like that, right? Okay, now I'm going to play an audio in which you will learn different sign languages of deaf people, that how do they convey their message, right? The speaker will tell you that how do the deaf people say different words by the movements of their hands. Okay, so let's start the audio.
To make the sign for like, show the palm of your hand and then make a circle with your thumb and second finger.
To make the sign for stop, use your right hand to chop down into your open left hand.
To make the sign for cry, put your index fingers, that's your pointing first fingers, under your eyes and move your fingers up and down your face a few times.
To make the sign for tall, move the index finger on your right hand up and down your open left hand.
To make the sign for cold, make a fist with each hand, like a ball. Hold your hands in front of you and shake them.
To make the sign for thank you, put the fingers of one hand to your mouth and then move them away from your mouth towards the person that you want to thank.
Okay, so did you listen to the audio? Okay. Now we are going to discuss the tasks which you are going to attempt, which are given in the assessment sheet under this video. And in the assessment sheet, a chart of hieroglyphic language is given with meaning. Okay, read the chart carefully and learn what each symbol and picture shows. And number 2, exercises are given related to your topic. Read each question carefully and answer them. Okay, this is your task to do, that you have to do to complete as you will finish this video. Thank you so much students. See you inshallah in the next lesson. Till then, take care and bye.